Fukui Prefecture's Echizen City, an ancient town in Hokuriku. This was a first visit for us, the filming crew, although we were all born in Japan. But Japan's National Tourism Organization believes these regional areas are the keys to reviving Japan's economy, the hidden gems of Japan to attract high-end tourists from abroad. The high-end travelers are keys to Japan's economy, but they are still only 1% of the total visitors. That was why the travel agents from France, Italy, the United States, Canada, and Australia were invited to Fukui by JNTO in mid-February. They all specialized in
high-end FIT, individual arrangements, is all over the world.
High-end, luxury, yeah.
Luxury, okay.
all specialize in FIT, foreign independent travelers, which is the trend. They design trips for affluent travelers who wish to have an authentic cultural experience, and travel plans are order-made over budget concerns. So, starting in 2023, 14 regions across the country were selected as model areas for high-end travels. Each area holds its unique culture, history, and nature, and Hokuriku was one of them. The government supports 5 key elements: meaningful visit, accommodation with stories to tell, professional guides, promotion, and better transportation. But why Fukui? What is the hidden gem? Fukui Prefecture is in Hokuriku region, not too far from Osaka, Kyoto. In 2024, the Hokuriku bullet train extended, making transportation better, but still not famous as Kanazawa. A quick explanation of the area. Echizen is known for its craftsmanship. Temple started its establishment during the Asuka period, about 1,500 years ago, which led to various kinds of craftsmanship. Echizen paper washi, used for imperial palaces' poetry or diplomatic documents, or the Fusuma sliding doors, were also used for the nation's first standardized currency under the Meiji government. The 1,500-year-old tradition continues in this region.
Hello. Hi.
How is the Echizen paper made? Stepping into the small workshop and greeted by the earthy scent reminded us of the deeply rooted craftsmanship in nature.
To
make washi, firstly we
構造
need 構造、
三つ股、
三つ股、
眼皮
眼皮。
The traditional raw materials for paperwork are available to see with English descriptions. Then they are soaked in alkaline water to remove the impurities to separate the fiber.
So that.
これ構造ですけど、
This is 構造。
先ほどの硬いやつが
So the 構造 was very hard.
こういう状態になるまでなります。
But it becomes very
どう
soft.
ぞよかったら触って
You
い
can
ただ
try
いて。
that. You can
Oh,
touch
wow.
and feel the
Oh, yeah. Disgusting.
こういうふうに網目状にバッと広がったり
It's
し
like
て、
net, like net.
この一本一本が
And one fiber.
構造の繊維になります。
So this is a fiber of 構造.
で、この状態毎年約2メーターぐらいになります。
This is only the start. And then, adding Tororo Aoi, the sticky plant extract gives washi paper its distinctive texture.
三つ股と眼皮は、4年から5年に
You come from the US, you see, you're not used to it. You just see this final life, the final
この状態にもう一つ重要なのがトロロアオイっていう植物の
Oh, wow.
Very slimy.
食べるオクラ知って
Maybe
ま
you
す
know okra? You eat okra?
yes.
オクラと同じ科で同じような花が
The
咲きま
same
すし
type, same type. The
葉
flower
っ
is
ぱも
also
一
the
緒
same.
ただオクラは食べられますけど
So leaves are also same. And
この
here,
練りを適量入れるこ
and
と
you
で
put together.
和紙をすくことができます
And then after that, it will be the material of washi paper.
今見てもらいますけ
So
ど、
later on, you will have a
1,500 years of history, and all carried out in a small workshop. Accepting visits in small groups like this is considered in the region. The aim is to have people see and know the value of craftsmanship.
突然はやっぱり人の手で混ぜないと繊維がきれいにほぐれない。混ぜるように混ぜるのは難しい、結構難しいですよ。力任せだけでは折れてしまう棒が。
This process is done with bare hands, even in the depths of winter.
hot water is to warm your hands because your hands will be very, very cold. You will be freezed. So with hot water, you can warm your hands.
Why they're not wearing gloves?
紙の厚さとか感覚がわからなくなる。
So with glove, we cannot touch the materials. So how it is good or not, or how thin or how thick.
Using bare hands is a testament to true craftsmanship. Time and work dedication in silence. No words said. But with seeing each other's hand moves, all is done. The tradition carefully preserved in rural areas of Japan seemed to have impressed all.
How many generations is this family doing this business?
まあ何代目っていうと僕は2代目で、
Actually, I am second generation.
まあこの工場は今ちょうど70年ぐらい。
Then each sheet is crafted with meticulous care, one by one.
今の人流し目で紙の一番表面ができる。
Actually, this one.
All this paperwork process in one nagashi only makes the surface of the paper. It takes incredibly long time to make one sheet of paper.
厚くするのと厳密に言うと船の中の濃度を薄くしてすいた方が綺麗な紙になるね。までわざと薄くして2枚重ねて1枚。
So the high quality paper. So if you make this liquid more thicker, it is easier. Yes, but thinner liquid in 2 times. So it will be finer paper. So they do twice.
Carefully carried out in the workshop. But a question arose.
How many sheets of paper can they do in a day?
1日何枚ぐらい紙作るんですか
20枚ぐらいかな。
Okay. And how many laboratories like his there are around in the area?
手すきの工場で今17、8件。
17この地域。
この地域です。
So in this area, so 17 or 18 laboratories.
あと機械でマシンで作ってるとこがやっぱ10件ぐらい。
And also other laboratories, close.
A stark contrast to modern efficiency, perhaps. But therefore, the delicate papers are highly valued. It was not the first time that the Western countries had been captivated of craftsmanship here. It is said that Picasso and Rembrandt, the magician of light, used these Echizen Washi. Visitors also can experience papermaking firsthand.
はい、OK。 けした。
Okay.
もうちょっと待ちます。
So we wait.
Being guided through the process is itself a luxurious experience.
1, 2, 3. Oh. Oh, master.
It is always worth trying something new.
はい。
The completed Echizen Washi paper with watermark patterns.
こうちょっと見る角度によって見え方が変わる。うん。
伝統的な。
そうです。越前のやっぱ特徴、技法の特徴の一つで引っ掛けっていうのは、ああいう金型作って三つ股の繊維を引っ掛けるんですけど、で紙の上を。
What did they think after experiencing a traditional Japanese washi workshop?
Well, I'm sorry. It's excellent. It's really good to see the sort of the process and the traditional methods that they use. To have a good bit of go myself is always fun to get hands on, but it's really good to see that crafts are still alive and well, and things are still being done in a traditional way, and maintaining the quality on that. I thought the owner of the guide was very good and enthusiastic and passionate, and it's great to actually see that passion come through for what, the local product that's being created.
Do you think it could be one of the tours?
Absolutely. My guests are always interested in the local culture and the local handicrafts and that sort of side. And rather than just go to a shop and be shown this is the washi paper, it's good to see where it's made. They can actually sort of touch it, feel it, and get the full experience. It's also nice that it is still very authentic without having been modernized, glitz and glamour. It is as it is and how it has been for years. So that's really what they're looking for when they're traveling.
Oh, it's very interesting. Yeah, the whole experiences that we undertook these days, they were very, very interesting and extremely authentic, I think, because the warehouses where we went were really one-man shows, and that tells you how much craftsmanship in Japan, it's still a serious business, and it expresses not only your trade but also the true and authentic spirit of Japan.
And do you find that attractive?
Very much so, because in the rest of the world, this uniqueness is disappearing, because people want to have faster, quicker, and cheaper items, whereas in Japan you still appreciate quality and service.
This is a craft passed down for 1,500 years. However, there are challenges. Securing the raw materials for paper is becoming increasingly difficult.
携わってくださる人も減ってる。三つ股も構造もやっぱなかなか入手しにくくなる。
On top of that, the process takes time, as most of the work is done by hand.
皮からさあ今度透けますよっていう状態までは10日以上かかってますね。ここがもう普段なかなか見えない時間帯のところで。
ここがでも匠の技です。
ここでしっかりゴミとかこういうね、わかりますかね。こういうのがあるね。木の皮ですからやっぱり。これは手で取り除いてます。全部一本一本。ね、この部分はもう手でしかやりようがない。
Echizen is where the renowned author Murasaki Shikibu once stayed. With such cultural backgrounds, the papers made in the region have various designs, and artisans continue to challenge by collaborating with modern designers.
雲旗って言って表面をわざとこういうムラムラっとさせて。薄い紙やろ。こういう和紙作るという一つの文化をやっぱ外国の人にも知っていただきたいなと思って。 まあこれきっかけにもちろん外国の人もやけどまた日本の人も和紙を見直してほしいなと。だんだん今の住宅から和紙って使われなくなってるんで、少しでも身近なところへ置いてもらう、興味を持ってもらう、そういう意味でも一つのきっかけになればそれはそれで嬉しいです。
The local community is exploring various washi-based products. Another workshop uses crinkled washi for lighting fixtures, casting a warm glow perfect for winter evenings. They even offer Christmas-themed designs. For high-end customers, a place to do shopping is an important factor. Experiencing old Japan, purchasing unique souvenirs, and strolling through historic street. These are moments that make for an unforgettable experience. Declining population is a big concern in Japan in terms of economy. One business model overcoming these challenges may be the Echizen Uchihamono. Echizen forged blades. With a history spanning 700 years, these exceptional blades are still not widely known within Japan. But the foreigners were aware. On the day we visited, we saw foreign visitors discussing business, asking for an opportunity to sell Echizen blades overseas.
Interested in
hot sales of using knives in Australia.
In Australia.
Australia. Okay. Yeah.
Blades are in variety in both types and designs. Knife handles have been made with 20 different materials, including the order-made ones. A high-end model price at 460,000 yen. Echizen blades were the first to be designated as a traditional craft in Japan. The factory for blades were part of the tour.
機械に頼らず、手作りで、手技でですね、コツコツコツコツといい良品のものを仕上げていた地ということで、あまりたくさん作れないっていう意味で、やはり知られてる知名度は低かった場所です。ただ今すごく注目されているのは、やはり手作りの良さっていいますか、しっかり、手技でですね発揮される道具をですね一つ一つ丁寧に作ってるってことで、そこを認められたっていうところで、評価を高くいただいております。
Visitors were gradually captivated by the artistry of Japanese blades. But what exactly goes into this craftsmanship?
今ちょっと作業してないんですけど、この薄暗いのはここで火を起こしてですね、こういう鉄の材料を叩いて伸ばして、包丁の形、ナイフの形に加工する場所です。
They work in darkness, relying on the glow of the fire to gauge the heat. There we saw a craftsman at work, sharpening a blade by hand without gloves. The group was astonished by another dedication to traditional techniques. The machines were made in Japan, and every piece had decades of history.
Why do they use water? Is it for the temperature? Because it gets hot? Or?
ここで火花を飛ばしていくと、硬くなったエレンが柔らかくなってしまう。だから水で冷やしながら火花を出さないように抑えながらやってください。右
Also, he referred to what is so special about Japan's knives.
型場と両刃のまあ認識は皆さんありますかね。使い分けっていうか。
Single edge is Japan original, used for sashimi knives as an example. With a single edge, forces apply diagonally, enabling the precise and delicate cuts along the bone. Interesting to learn. Echizen is not the most well-known blade-producing region in Japan. Almost everything is crafted by hand, one piece at a time. The craftsmen showed us how they sharpened the knives. The outcome, the difference in blade thickness was striking. This may seem inefficient. However, this traditional craftsmanship is now being rediscovered and valued anew. The workshop attracts trainees from around the world who want to learn the craft. Each blade is stamped with a mark by hand. The patterns on the blades emerge naturally during the forging process, they say. Thanks to these meticulous craftsmanship, Echizen blades are drawing attention from overseas. At Osaka Kansai Expo, art made from Echizen blades are to be on exhibit. We had a sneak peek of a dragon sculpture made entirely of blades, 3,000 total. 1 year of work from 15 different types of swords. Then the time to try the products and check the quality.
Beautiful. This one feels nicer in the hand than this one. This one's a bit light. Very nice.
And here, a Canadian travel agent was video calling his son, who was a professional chef.
That's petty. Can you see that?
Why don't we just take a picture and let's hit it?
Is that a knife that you might like? Can you see? That is very nice, huh? Okay, let me take a picture. So
Yes, please. The price is
the price is not bad.
not so much different.
No.
すいません、ここ見てもいいでしょうか。
Double edge.
He decided to buy his son a Echizen knife crafted by hand, made to last a lifetime. A travel agent from Italy, a country known for its craftsmanship, took his time choosing. He selected a pair of chopsticks, though it was not his first choice.
And this one is so big that you can put. I was actually looking for knife rests, but they are out of stock. It's pure perfection.
I show her the picture of the groping.
It's, you know, we use knives and forks and spoons, and this one is so big that you can put all of them. And it's heavy, therefore it doesn't fall. And it's.
How would you like it? With 3D cord. Yeah.
And I think it's difficult to find a knife rest. In Europe, they're not that common. You have them in porcelain. Out of stock.
It was the fork and knife rest that particularly caught his eye, but was out of stock. Many items are now made to fit the Western lifestyle too.
ここのお店の売り上げの約3分の1がですね、海外のお客様の売り上げ的なところで、実績が徐々に伸びているという現状です。やはり職人の目で、職人の手で調整しながら、薄く、切れ味のいいものを見出すような形でですね、一品一品、手にかける、そこがやはり機能性の中ですごく評価されてきてるんではないかなと思うので、大量生産はできないですけど、地道にいいものを作ってるっていうところを心がけています。
Neatly wrapped and with a present to take home, the Japanese politeness and its hospitality were appreciated too. What did they think of the whole trip?
Chopsticks. And this is a small gift from our shop. A mini shoulder bag.
Amazing. I mean, really, I never knew that Japanese were so talented in the carving of knives, etc. Absolutely, for sure. Definitely.
Like here, but it's the first time I heard about this place actually, so it's really nice. Thank you.
People who understand what it is
Quality.
will be fine with it. You know, a lot of people might not understand, but people who understand handmade and artisanal work, I think they'll understand that you have to pay for it. I love the fact that making things by hand is still appreciated and understood, because we live in a mass-produced world, really. So it's something we don't see very often at all.
And would you?
As orders from overseas increase, local businesses now employ multilingual staff. But there's another side to the story.
イギリスの方も中国の方、アルゼンチンの方そうですね、多国籍で頑張ってます、なかなか日本の若者っていうのがこのものづくりにですね興味を持つことが少なくて、逆に海外の方からですね、こういう伝統工芸に興味を持って、ぜひ教えてほしいと。一緒に働きたいっていう、そういう方が来るぐらいですから、もうちょっと日本の方もですねなんか日本のものづくりに興味を持って、伝統を引き継いでいくようなところを頑張っていただけたらなというふうに思います。
The gems of Japan that most Japanese have almost forgotten. The experience of Zen feeling in the ancient towns strolling would be a quality time for everyone. The deep history of Echizen and temples and shrines, and would be perfect to your mind and soul. The authentic parts of Japan are being recognized by the foreign high-end tourists, and therefore are being rediscovered by the Japanese. The obstacle for luxury travels were hotels, but now are being organized throughout Japan. New independent villas constructed last year in another area fulfilled the needs of luxury travelers this time. Of course, children can enjoy some events and authentic rituals.
In Fukui's shrines and temples, they have this special goshuin that you must see. It's a dinosaur goshuin, which comes from the dinosaurs that is related to Fukui. You can collect them and tour around the prefecture.
Goshuin, stamps featuring dinosaurs, which was found in the prefecture. Goshu-in is a stamp you can buy at each temple or shrine, making them prized collectibles. This shrine featured the Alberta dinosaurs, with Daikoku 10 holding his lucky treasure bag and the white rabbit from the old Inaba legend. The dinosaurs are herbivores, so it won't eat them. You can travel and collect dinosaur stamps, like Pokemon collecting. Also, you can't miss the local specialty, Echizen Soba, a dish with a history. Emperor Showa found it so delicious that his fondness for Echizen Soba helped spread its reputation nationwide. The house is said to have been built 120 years ago. Sit in the serene tatami room where you can enjoy a view of the garden while dining. Alongside traditional kaiseki meals, their signature dish is the Echizen soba, infused with matcha. The soba is served with a dipping sauce made with spicy grated daikon radish. The prized Echizen crab is a winter delicacy enjoyed across Japan. Savoring it slowly is part of the travel experience. Well, this is only a part of the charm of Echizen in Fukui. A travel plan to cherish craftsmanship, embracing history and connecting with the people. The hidden gems are yet to be discovered, so enjoy.